RJ Choppy was asked to throw out the first pitch in Frisco.
Yes, I was. I was approached by the Frisco RoughRiders a couple of weeks ago. I believe it was while I was getting ready to get on an airplane to come to your wedding.
Nice.
And they said, "Hey, you want to talk about some promotions, some future stuff with with you guys?" Oh, great. What'd you have in mind? Let me call you back over the weekend. They're like, "Oh, we just really want to just have you out for the first pitch."
Yeah.
Great, I'll do it. I needed a redemption. The last time I threw a first pitch out at a Rough Rider game, I got out there, did not warm up, made a huge mistake, and I took that first pitch. And I threw that thing. Now, mind you, the pitcher's mound is 60 feet 6 inches. I threw that thing no less than 187 feet. Way against the backstop. Big, giant green mark on the ball.
So did you warm up yesterday?
They gave me the ball. I said, I need the ball ahead of time. They gave me the ball ahead of time, and I had nobody to throw with. So I threw against the net behind home plate, and the ball would bounce right back at me.
Like out there in front of everyone?
Yeah, I was just out there just throwing. I was talking to people, and I was just throwing.
Okay.
So just throwing the ball, warming up. And then I'm starting to get,
fatigued?
Not fatigued. No. It was getting hot out there. I was starting to sweat. I got a good lather going.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to maintain a good body heat, good heart rate. And then I was starting to, I was like, all right, now time's approaching. I look at the clock. I'm supposed to go out at 6:48. I look at it. It's 6:40. Uh-oh. Here come the toots of nervousness. Okay. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Don't lie. You know exactly what I mean.
People have nervous toots?
Everybody has nervous toots. Right?
No.
No.
Before you're doing you've got it. Bad text. Back me up here. The toots of nervousness. I started to get them a little bit, and I'm like, all right, okay. Don't fail me now. Bladder needs to stay where it is. Bowels need to stay where they are. We can't have any accidents out here.
So I didn't care whatsoever about the first pitch and where it went. I wanted to know what the crowd reaction was going to be, if at all, and I wanted to know if RJ was going to follow through with the sticky substance check that I wanted him to pull off. Go to the umpire, tell him to come check you out on the mound, pull your pants down, and have the underwear, boxers, whatever it is, and maybe you go viral and get put on Sports Center. And who would recognize RJ in the crowd? Our quota was 2. We just wanted 2 Tolos in the crowd to acknowledge RJ, yell out Lord Choppy, yell out what? Suspicious. That's nothing. A bunch of different phrases that RJ is known for. So this is the audio. Let's listen closely of the intro, the execution of the pitch, and the reaction yesterday at the RoughRiders game.
105.3 fans, please welcome RJ Choppy.
Okay. Not a ruckus atmosphere.
It was completely just an adrenaline-filled crowd out there at Dodge River Ballpark. Now, you notice there was a delay between when they announced my name and then the cheers. That's because, at first, nobody said an absolute single word. And then I gave the Hulk Hogan with my hand around my ear. Like, I can't hear you.
You had to tell them.
You had to prep the crowd.
Had to prep the crowd.
Had to get
them involved. Let's hear that one more time, because I think this Dip S announcer butchered my name like the great Roger Staubach normally does. Did he say Shan and RJ?
105.3 fans, please welcome RJ Choppy.
RJ Choppy.
Here we go.
Let's hear it one more time for those here in RJ. 105.3 fan, RJ Choppy.
Dan.
You couldn't even.
Just a bit outside.
You couldn't even tell him how to pronounce my
I
name.
did. I'll show you the email.
You couldn't even tell him.
I'll show you the email. I said Sean and RJ, and I wrote in parentheses pronounced SHAWN.
I want the name of that PA guy. Been in here 10 years. It's like one of the guys over at Bally's who I spoke with a couple years ago, and he's like, "Oh, Shan," and I was like, Man, no wonder your network is failing.
Yeah.
You don't even know the morning show host in DFW. Screw you and your dumb app that no one is watching. So how was the pitch?
Pitch was a seed. Just an absolute, just a strike.
You looked like you wanted to get it over with quickly. You went out there, you did your little arm loosening with the windmill, and then you threw it fast.
Yeah, threw it. Absolute heater right there, outside corner. Good pitch. Went up there, shook the catcher's hand, took a photo with a couple of the mascots.
Okay.
And then there were two.
What happened to the umpire bit?
Okay. You want to know why baseball's where baseball is? Let me tell you this.
Don't trash too much.
No. The umpires were not out there. It was 6:48 when I went out there. The umpires don't come out until 7:05. I asked for an umpire. We're not going to really get an umpire. Not going to happen with the umpire. So I wanted to go for the top of the mound. They wouldn't let me go from the top of the mound.
Why?
The grounds crew guy didn't want me to dig a hole. And I'm like, give me a rake. I'm not out here with spikes digging a hole in front of the rubber.
Not acceptable.
Like, give me a rake. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to grab the rosin bag and pat the rosin all over me, all over my body.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Yeah, they didn't want me to do that.
You couldn't touch the rosin?
They didn't want me to touch the rosin. Because of all the issues going on with baseball, baseball's all worried about everything.
Oh.
So that was it. And I asked them to call me Lord Choppy, and that didn't happen.
They didn't do that either?
They didn't do that either. But
I thought minor league baseball was supposed to be wacky and fun.
that was supposed to be. This is good. It was an awesome. Like, I love going out there to the stadium, and there were a ton of people out there as I was walking out. Like when I did my first pitch, there weren't a whole lot of people in the stands. They were all like on the concourse in line. The lazy river was sold out, which we've been into. And then walking out, there were just a ton of Tolos out there and said hello. It was really cool to see.
Did anyone yell anything out? Any of the phrases, the catchphrases?
I did not hear suspicious yelled out.
Okay.
But then again, I had to prep them with the ear thing.
Yeah.
by
You had to ask for it.
I had to ask for it.